terms of the GeCIP domains, I'm leading on the skin domain. So that's to say, rare skin diseases is what I'm going to be investigating with my group of colleagues, researchers and scientists. In terms of the remit of the rare skin disease GeCIP, we're going to be looking at patients who've got mysterious conditions that affect their skin. Skin is the largest organ that we've got and it's incredibly visible. There are over 1,000 rare diseases that affect the skin, but remarkably, we're struggling to diagnose many of those at the moment. And our big hope with GeCIP and this whole Genomics England project is that we're going to be able to make accurate diagnoses, feed those back to the patients and improve their skin health. That's where we're going to start off with this skin domain. The rare skin disease domain is going to help patients by getting rapid diagnoses back to them. We're then going to be able to start to offer new treatments and hopefully improve the lives of people living with very visible and often very disabling conditions that affect their skin.
The interpretation partnership is really looking to try to work out when we identify a change in a gene, is that really meaningful? Can we give that information back to the doctor and back to the patient so it changes their clinical management and gives them a diagnosis? Sometimes we'll identify changes in genes that we need to do more work on. We don't fully understand those, and that's when we'll link with the researchers in the different GeCIP domains to try to get some more information about that. So the first part of the project is very much about trying to get the diagnosis as quickly as possible, identifying the gene change that really truly causes that inherited condition or has led to the cancer or might give us information about the right treatment for the cancer in that individual. But in quite a lot of cases we won't be able to get the answer straight away, and that's when we need to take things into a research setting, work with the researchers to try to find out what the cause is as quickly as possible, and then make sure that we've got that in a form that we can put back to the different hospitals and the doctors so that the patient can get that information as quickly as possible. Yes, I think it's really about making sure that every area, doesn't matter what your rare disease is or what your type of cancer is, that they're all treated the same. They've all got the same importance to us, and we have the same processes in place, linking up with the different researchers, so there's no area that feels that it's not getting the optimum support to really take us through to get those answers as quickly as possible.
I'm leading the ovarian cancer domain for the Genomics England Clinical Interpretation Partnership, and our main aim is really to use the information from Genomics England to change outcomes for women with ovarian cancer. Well, the first thing to say is that ovarian cancer is really the best fit possible for whole genome data which Genomics England will provide, and that's because the cancer cells these patients have very abnormal changes within their cells which are very complex and can't be read out or understood by current sequencing methods. So bringing this very important approach into clinical care is going to be important. Secondly, we don't have very strong molecular classifications in ovarian cancer. In other words, we can't say to Mrs. Jones or Mrs. Smith or Mrs. Brown in front of us, which group do you fall into, how will you respond to standard treatment? And there's only one or two genes that can make a difference that we can measure at the moment, and yet all this complexity probably has other ways of predicting outcome for those women. So I think there are two really important things we'll do. On the diagnostic part of Genomics England, we're going to look at genes that are very important that could change outcome. The second thing is to look for genes we don't know about and changes in the genome we don't know about. We have hints from small-scale studies, but the ability to take this to 2,000 or 3,000 cases is potentially completely game-changing in terms of really understanding the disease.